We are 13th fastest in the world on this week's Daily Race B. Let's see if we can improve your lap time. Here we are, and welcome back to the channel for another video on Gran Turismo 7. Now for this video we're going to be concentrating on the daily races, so click on the sport mode in your main menu, and from here you can access online time trials and daily races. So for this week we're at Tokyo Expressway in daily race A, move across to daily race C, and we're at Daytona road course in the GR3 cars. But we're going to concentrate on daily race B at Circuit de Catalunya, GR4 in the national layout. So we're going to select the car, and we're going to choose the Lambo, as it seems to be a Lambo Cup this week. Top 100 drivers in the world are all in Lambos. Make sure you're going to race in hard tyres. Click on to qualifying time trial, and away we go. So as you can see, we're going to put the world's fastest Ghost as a bit of a carrot there for us to kind of chase and see if we can keep up with them. We'll do our best to get you a decent lap. We're going to slow it down for you. We're looking for the 300 board just there on the left hand side, but we're going to brake just after that into the first corner. So you can see hard on the brakes, come down to first gear. Going to trail brake in, don't want to brake too much around this corner. Release the brakes and the car kind of rotate around. And try and hook the inside as much as you can. A lot of grip in first gear, so you can really plant it when you feel confident enough. This left-hander, all we're going to do is tap the brakes a tiny bit just to get that front end pointed in. Staying in second gear and power out. Careful not to go across the AstroTurf there, because your lap will be invalidated. For this right, we're going to look at the end of the curb just there. That's where we're going to start turning and braking. All we're going to do is just tap down to third gear. You can see the slightest bit of brake, and change back up to fourth midway through the corner just to get a bit of grip on the exit. Use all the exit curb as much as you can get away with. Very easy to get penalties on this circuit. So next important one, we're going to look for the post on the right hand side just there, and it's before the 100 boards. We're braking after that and before the 100, so kind of in between both. Don't brake in a straight line as much as you can. See, we get a decent corner here. We close up to the world's fastest Ghost. We get a decent exit as well in first gear. For this next left, mount the curb, and as you come over that little crest, again just tap the brake, not even 50%. Tap the brake a little bit just to get the rotation, and as soon as you see this kind of extra curb there on the right hand side, that's when you want to start planting the throttle. Just down the inside of that curb. Now for this next one, really difficult to kind of gauge. As you can see, there's no real reference for braking, but we're turning way too early, and it pushes us out wide. You see the world's fastest Ghost in front of us gets a much better line. And that's where we should be braking, just under the shadow, under that bridge there. We have to brake a lot earlier because we get a really bad line there, so a lot of time lost, easily a couple of tenths in that. These next two corners are critical. Mount these sausage curbs as much as you can. You have to do that to get a decent exit, but that corner is literally make or break. You can lose so much time. You can see how much the Ghost has got away. We lost a good probably 3 or 4 tenths in that chicane, but nonetheless we come across the line for 1:13.844. So a decent lap time, and as previously mentioned at the beginning of the video, that puts us P13 in the world. You can see we've got RTR Hackenpower in P11 and RTR Stokerben in P12, and we've got Valkyrie time recording in P4 as well. So RTR, another strong showing, another strong week in daily races. So we're going to look at the chase cam. You can see we're running the brake balance +5 to the rear. No traction control, no counter steer, and ABS is on default. So you can see from this camera how much of the course you can actually take. This is an absolute penalty fest during the racing, so be very careful. So easy to get penalties. You can see this corner actually. I'm very surprised you didn't get a penalty here. We're really wide. Look at that, all 4 wheels off, but nothing given. So yeah, strange one. Maybe the front wheel was just on. Difficult to tell from that angle. But nonetheless, we get a decent lap. You can see we were really close to the Ghost pretty much for the first 2 sectors, the first 2/3 of the lap, but this is where you kind of can lose a lot of time. Hook this curb as much as you can. You see you can get accelerated really early, but on this next section here I've turned in way too early, should have stayed straight. There's a bit of a blind entry to that corner, pushes us wide, which then kind of upsets our entry to the whole of chicane. But mount those curbs, make sure those curbs are either side of your wheels. But yeah, I lost a lot of time there. So potential for a 0.6. But let me know if this does help you. Like and subscribe to the channel. Yeah, we've got a lot more content in GT7. From 2 million credit time trial guides, we do daily race track guides and daily races when we can get on there. Also, we do RTR league racing, and we're involved in CTC Cup action as well. So there's a lot of stuff going on, a lot for you to get your teeth stuck into. Well, that's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. We'll leave you with the replay, and I'll see you guys next time. Laters.